audience, today we have here the famed Percy Jackson. You may have heard of him, and we're going to ask him a couple questions. However, for those of you who don't know who he is or his story or whatever, then here it is. Percy Jackson is a demigod born to Poseidon and immortal Sally Jackson. In the novel, The Son of Neptune, he loses his memory of his previous life completely and ends up in California, at a Roman camp for demigods where he meets two new friends, Hazel Levesque and Frank Jane, and they are all sent out on a quest to Alaska to free the god of death, Thanatos, soon after, so that they might be able to actually kill the monsters in a battle scheduled for the day of the Feast of Fortuna. So, shall we get started? Yeah, let's go. Okay. First off, your story begins before you arrive at this,
Camp Jupiter.
Yes, Camp Jupiter. Is that correct? Okay. Explain to us exactly what you still remembered back then. Well, back then, I didn't remember much. I remembered my name was Percy Jackson, and I remembered another name, Annabeth, but I didn't know who exactly it belonged to back then. Interesting. And, how did the camp fancy meeting you? Well, on my way to the camp, I saw an old hag on the floor, and she said that if I carried her to the camp, then I might have a chance to get my old life back. So, I carried her across the highway, towards the camp where the guards began shooting arrows at my pursuers, which were the two sisters of Medusa. And after I got to the camp, her sisters, Medusa's sisters, caught up with me, and they ended up capturing one of the guards, Frank Jane, and I had to rescue him and get rid of the monsters. And after that happened, right after that happened, the goddess Juno appeared and told the camp that my fate was in their hands. Okay, next question. At camp, you met a boy named Octavian. What was your first impression of him? Oh, I straight out hated the guy. Well, actually, that's not completely true. Right now, I straight out hate the guy. Back then, I wasn't completely sure what to make of him, but I had many more bad impressions than good ones. That's for sure. No, blame me there. We had him on the show just last week. What freak. Hey, I made a rhyme. Right. Okay, at what part of the story did you completely recover your memory? Completely? I'm not sure I still completely remember everything, but I stopped remembering right when we were on our way back from Camp Jupiter to Alaska. Oh, so towards the end of the novel. Quite the coincidence, don't you think? Hey, how much have we got left? 30 seconds? Okay, let's wrap this up. Percy, I think everyone here would like to see you, do your thing, water and such. Alright, see you. Whoa! I think that may have been the coolest thing we have seen done on this show.